Coming up, a student walkout over ice. Plus, the community reaches out to help a mountain climber seriously injured in a climbing accident. The news is next.
NAZ Today, Northern Arizona's local news.
Good evening and welcome to NAZ Today. I'm Nicole Rutherford.
And I'm Aishaya Tanaka. Thanks for tuning in. The license plate cameras operated by the City of Flagstaff have been off for a few weeks now, but the controversy over them is far from over. The Flagstaff City Council voted unanimously in mid-December to end their contract with Flock Safety.
Opponents said the data was too easy to access, especially by ICE agents. Now there is word that a YouTuber has found a way to access data from the cameras. Artemis Diaz has been following this story for months and joins us with more.
Thank you, Nicole. Just days after the City Council voted to turn off the cameras, a YouTuber found a data breach that exposed some cities' camera feeds online.
None of the data or video footage was encrypted. There was no username or password required. These were all completely public-facing for the world to see, and some of them still are. Whether you wanted to watch this footage live in real time or look at footage from a month ago, you could just point and click your way to it like you were watching Netflix.
This adds fuel to the arguments of opponents of the cameras that eventually prompted Flagstaff to end its contract with Flock in mid-December.
All those in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, thank you.
Mayor Becky Daggett was supportive of police using the technology in the past, but changed her mind.
While I believe that these cameras are a useful law enforcement tool and the victims of crime deserve every tool possible, I think we need to cancel the contract at this time.
There is no evidence that the Flagstaff police misuse the cameras, but according to the contract Flagstaff shares with Tempe, nothing prevents the federal government from getting data directly from Flock. Councilmember Austin Aslin expressed concern over potential federal overreach.
Could the federal government resort to non-judicial or administrative tactics to bully us and manipulate us? Absolutely. Political pressure, for example, or withholding funds, or threats of other types. I would have answered this question very differently a year ago, and I suppose I did. But our nation has already been through too much in 2025 for anyone to be naive enough to answer no to that question.
Not only does the contract not protect Flagstaff from ICE, but it also protects Flock Safety from lawsuits. Councilmember Anthony Garcia seconded the motion, citing overwhelming public opposition to Flock.
So far, for every community member that has voiced their vote to keep Flock system in place, I have heard at least 10 community members that shared a contrarian view against renewing the contract, with the overarching mantra that has been reverberated from this constituency base in no uncertain terms: get the flock out of Flagstaff.
The city's cameras are now offline, but that doesn't mean they will be gone forever. The New Technology Privacy Civilian Task Force will be advising the City Council on what may come next. In the meantime, local cameras operated by Coconino County, NAU, and Home Depot will remain active. Back to you.
Thanks, Artemis. People protested ICE outside of the Flagstaff City Hall over the weekend in solidarity with Minnesota. While there is no ICE presence in Flagstaff, protesters wanted to make it clear that ICE agents are not welcome in Arizona. In a community announcement, the Flagstaff Police Department said they do not enforce or assist federal immigration laws. However, they cannot interfere or prevent lawful federal activities. Local protests have been sparking in cities throughout the country that do not have ICE but still recognize the issues to demonstrate support for the community.
Hundreds of students from Flagstaff and Coconino High School walked out today to protest the Trump administration's use of ICE agents. Agents have been involved in at least 2 fatal shootings in Minneapolis since a surge of more than 3,000 ICE agents were deployed there. High school students told us enough is enough.
What they're doing is not okay. Deporting normal people trying to make a living and using kids as bait, that's not what America is. That's not what we stand for.
People are being murdered in broad daylight and just kidnapped in broad daylight every single day, everywhere right now. There have been at least 9 deaths caused by ICE where the victim was innocent and peaceful.
I think it just shows like what we're passionate about. And I think like the more younger people that show up, the more people will be educated about what's actually going on.
4 people were arrested Monday morning following 2 separate search warrants carried out by the Arizona Department of Public Safety's State Gang Task Force. The first warrant was served in the Green Lawn neighborhood with assistance from Northern Arizona SWAT teams.
2 juveniles were arrested. DPS says the investigation involved the illegal possession of firearms. The same morning, 2 more arrests were made in Kachina Village with assistance from the Coconino County Sheriff's Office. 1 person was arrested on narcotic possession charges, and another faces charges related to possession of a firearm and the sale of illegal drugs.
The city of Williams is grappling with arsenic levels in their drinking water that are almost double the legal limit. NAZ Today's Kaylee Doyle went to Williams to find out more.
That's right. In early January, the people of Williams received a letter with their water bill warning them about the high arsenic levels.
This letter states that the average level of arsenic in Williams water is 17 parts per billion. The legal limit is 10 parts per billion. According to the CDC, long-term exposure to arsenic in drinking water can increase risk of cancer, reproductive health issues, and other serious health concerns. The letter advises residents who are pregnant, nursing, or immunocompromised to turn to bottled water until the issue is resolved.
Many residents told me that they threw out the letter like other advertisements that come with their water bill. The city has no concrete plan yet to deal with the problem aside from communication with residents. Back to you guys at the desk.
An LDS temple is planned near a well-known Flagstaff intersection. The temple will be built on the southeast corner of Butler and 4th Street. The temple was announced last April, but no opening date has been scheduled. Even so, some neighborhood residents are voicing opposition to the 10-acre project.
The old St. Mary's Catholic School building downtown has been demolished to make way for an affordable housing project to be built by a charitable foundation. The project will be split into 2 phases, with phase 1 expecting to cost over $33 million. While the demolition is already done, the group All Thrive 365 is looking to raise money to help cover the cost of construction. If they are able to secure funding for phase 2, the group plans to build a parking garage for visitors downtown.
The city of Flagstaff is inviting artists to help transform a water tower just outside the gates of Buffalo Park into a large-scale public mural. Artists must submit statements of qualification by 5 p.m. on Friday, February 17th. The city's OpenGov portal, a selection panel made up of community members and representatives from the Beautification and Public Art Commission, will choose up to 5 finalists. Those finalists will receive a $5,000 honorarium to research the site and develop their proposals, with up to $300,000 available to fund their mural.
One of Northern Arizona's most prolific mountain climbers is in need of assistance.
On December 10th, John Birchman was scaling a mountain in Sedona when rocks dislodged below him, causing him to fall nearly 40 feet. NAZ Today's Noah McNeil shares the story.
Thank you, Aishea. Bircham is well known within the Northern Arizona climbing community. He's a photographer for National Geographic, and he'd marked out countless climbing routes throughout Sedona. This accident left him unable to walk and difficulty seeing. Now his family is asking for support to fund some of the essential surgeries that could help Bircham climb again. To support Bircham's GoFundMe, Northern Arizona Climbing Coalition held a fundraiser in an attempt to rally the community.
He's kind of Mr. Sedona, yeah. He's put up pretty much all of the classic routes in Sedona that get frequented a lot.
So whether or not you know the face, chances are the route you are following is the work of John Bircham, who mapped it out.
Yeah, currently he can't see or move or do much really at all. So we're just trying to raise money for the future for him as well.
To support this cause and help with John Bircham's care, donate at gofundme.com/John Bircham Care. Back to you guys.
The AI Hub at Klein Library has officially opened.
Rachel Vasquez attended their ribbon-cutting ceremony earlier this month and shares the story.
I'm standing in the new AI Hub at Klein Library, an open space for the collaboration and discussion of artificial intelligence. This space is open for students, faculty, and Flagstaff residents to explore all the possibilities of AI use in the year of AI empowerment.
Thank you and congratulations.
With that, NAU President Jose Cruz Rivera officially opened the AI Hub, suggesting that NAU wants to meet this new challenge head on.
By centering it in the library, we are communicating that AI is an important part of the teaching, the learning, and the creative process. That NAU is not only embracing the challenge and the opportunities, but also is being open and transparent.
NAU has hired 5 student ambassadors to work in the space. The hub, funded by NAU alum James Owens, with support from the Information Technology Department.
Our passion and our job is to bring technology like the AI Hub to all of our learning spaces on campus.
The hub is an open space dedicated to AI, along with a big screen showing content ranging from the library's special collections and postcards to using AI to create and edit photos. Cruz Rivera says AI is like a double-edged sword, promising amazing technology while raising ethical, environmental, and intellectual concerns.
And so that has awakened a sense of urgency and responsibility around how a university interacts with this and helps shape the next generation.
Surveys can be found throughout the space, encouraging discussion on the hub and shaping the future of artificial intelligence here at NAU. Back to you guys at the desk.
The I-40 near Flagstaff faces delays as workers perform maintenance. The highway is being narrowed down to a single lane in each direction between Woody Mountain Road and 4th Street daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. through Tuesday, February 17th. That's milepost 193 to 200. For more real-time updates, check az1511.gov.
Coming up, this week's Pet of the Week loves to cuddle. Stay with us.
Currently in downtown Flagstaff, we are seeing cloudy skies and gusts of wind heading in from the southwest. Stay tuned after the break for more weather.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the
pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
This week, we meet Oscar, a playful cat that also loves to snuggle.
Here's Andrea Ledesma with the Pet of the Week.
Animal care manager Melanie Israel introduced us to Oscar, a friendly 4-year-old tabby cat ready to be adopted.
Yeah, he's just an affectionate cuddle bug. He loves to climb on people. He's always right there with you.
When Oscar first arrived at High Country Humane, he had difficulty eating, but with care from the shelter, he got better and became adoptable about a week and a half ago.
He came in mid-December, so he's been here a little bit. He's pretty good with other cats. He's playful, so he needs a friend that is also equally playful.
Oscar is a sweet cat who loves to get attention. He is perfect for someone who can be home with him and give him the love he needs.
Yeah, he loves pipe cleaners, toys. He just really likes to climb on people and snuggle mostly.
Oscar's adoption fee is $125.
Yep, he is vaccinated, microchipped, he's neutered. He's all good to go. He's a special guy. He's a favorite around here.
Andrea Ledesma, NAZ Today.
Moms from around Flagstaff gathered downtown for what they are calling the first official Flagstaff Mom Collective meetup. This get-together was more than just grabbing a sweet treat for many moms. It was an opportunity to get out of the house and connect with other mothers.
I love chatting with moms or being part of mom groups online, but there's something about the in-person that just warms your heart, and I think moms need that support and that love and that time with each other.
The Flagstaff Mom Collective will be having another mommy meetup at the yogurt shop located at the Aspen and Lee Row downtown on February 9th at 6 p.m.
One scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when. Take control. 1. Assess your needs. 2. Make a plan. 3. Engage your support network. Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell.
Did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Good evening and welcome back to NAZ Today. My name is Riley Kickbush and I'll be your weather forecaster this evening. Currently in Flagstaff, it is 51 degrees with winds heading in from the southwest at about 17 miles per hour, making that 51 feel more like a 40 this evening. Our current temperatures across the state are looking quite warm even though it is the month of January, with Williams at that 43, Grand Canyon at 41, and Winslow sitting at 44 degrees. Arizona as a whole is looking a lot warmer compared to the rest of the country, which is on a winter weather advisory. We are seeing Kingman at that 54, Phoenix at 69, and Tucson at 64 degrees, so much warmer temperatures compared to some other states right now. Our satellite is showing lots of cloud coverage here in Arizona, but we're still seeing those sunny skies through the clouds. Tomorrow, we're continuing to see our clouds all throughout Arizona, so be expecting some clouds tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., it is going to be 19 degrees, and we're going to get up to 48 degrees around 2 p.m. with sunny skies and some clouds tomorrow. For the rest of the week, going into the weekend, we are seeing sunny skies and some partially cloudy days. On Saturday and Sunday, we have a high of 54, and on Monday, a high of 52 with a low of 33 degrees. That's all the weather I have for you today. Stay tuned after the break for more.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up to bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
How prepared is your family if a wildfire shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or an earthquake? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes. Make a plan today.
I'll be your sports reporter for the night. We've got a lot to catch up on, so let's jump right in with some breaking news from NEU Athletics. NEU Athletic Director Yuri Farkas made the shocking announcement that he will be stepping away from the role on March 20th. Farkas joined NEU Athletics in 2018, serving under Mike Marlowe as Deputy Athletic Director before assuming the role in February 2025. During his tenure, he played a key role in shaping the department's strategic direction, with a focus on record-setting fundraising and innovative revenue generation. In a statement Tuesday, Farkas said, "I will always be a strong advocate and supporter of Lumberjack Athletics and Northern Arizona University. At this time, I need to step away and focus on my physical and mental health, as well as the overall well-being of my family. They have been my #1 supporters, and I look forward to spending more time with them as I explore my next opportunity." NEU Athletics will be beginning their search for a new athletic director. And as always, you can find those updates right here on NAZ Today. After 30 years at NEU, the voice of the Lumberjacks, Mitch Stroman, announced that he will be retiring at the end of the NEU basketball season. Stroman came for the Lumberjacks in 1991, and since then has been on air for more than 1,100 NEU games in addition to more than 100 NEU athletics-related shows. Most notably, Stroman has been the enthusiastic voice of NEU Athletics, serving as play-by-play commentator for football and basketball for 3 decades. Over the years, he's provided countless memories, including one you might recall from 2023.
He runs the baseline to the left. Here's the baseball pass, high up into the air. It's caught! Oh my goodness! I can't believe what I just saw!
There's only a few more basketball games to catch Stroman, and you won't want to miss it. The NEU men's basketball team suited up in their Astrojacks jerseys last weekend in a high-octane Big Sky matchup against Northern Colorado, and it certainly was one to remember.
After a back-and-forth battle, the Jacks picked up their first conference win of the season, shooting 59% from the field in one of their most complete games of the year. True freshman guard Chris Koman had the best game of his career, scoring 24 points while shooting perfect from the field all the way until the game's final 2 minutes. Koman was quick to credit his teammates for his success.
Yeah, I mean,
unreal feeling, like I said. My teammates were finding me, I was finding gaps, and when you get those, you got to convert, and I did, so.
Jack's coach Shane Burkhart admitted the performance served as a sign that Koeman should see more opportunities to take more shots in the future.
He's not a high-volume shooter. There'll be games that will come in and he's 1 for 3, and maybe he should be 3 for 7. And we talked about him taking more shots. And when you get double-teamed like that, and wherever the ball goes, and you have a shot, you got to be able to shoot that shot.
While NEU was able to squeak out a win, Burkhart was adamant about improvement, citing rebounding on both the offensive and defensive end to be a key focus point for the rest of the season.
So as a coach, they have 9 offensive rebounds, and you can't just ignore it. So you're trying to challenge them, you're trying to be direct with them to get that. But that is absolutely something we need to continue to work on, because our first shot defense is pretty dang good. But when you get second, third chances, it's hard to stop a team.
The Jacks improved to 7-4 at home this season, as the conference win will hopefully build momentum. Their next game is also at home against Eastern Washington, as the Skydome will play host again for a lively Thursday night.
That's all the sports I have for you tonight. Stay tuned for your weather recap with Riley Kickbush after the break.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Your son wants to get a cat, but you're allergic. Do you A, prepare yourself, B, make the best of it,
C²=25.
Good job!
or C, find a loophole? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
And we are seeing some sunny skies and partially cloudy here on Sunday and Monday. Now that's all the weather I have for you today. How are you guys feeling about the dry season we are having?
I've been kind of sad. I've been missing the snow, but I've been trying to stay warm and enjoy it as much as I can, drinking more tea.
Yeah, it's been an interesting January. I've gotten to spend a lot more outside time than I did. I even played volleyball at some point this week.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Stay tuned next week for more.